Okay, we're going to do a Qigong exercise, just the simple first exercise. So I'd like you to start with your feet shoulder width apart. Make sure that your chin is up and that there's a nice line in your spine. Imagine a thread pulling at the top of your head, pulling you up. And just gently close down your eyes to start. An invitation to breathe all the way out. Breathe all the way into the top. And then let it go again. We'll just start to ground ourselves. Make sure that everything is relaxed so that your arms are just relaxed by your sides. Just continuing to breathe in and out at your own tempo. Starting to really slow down your breath, deepen your breath. Pausing at the bottom. Into the belly first and then the chest. Rising to the top, holding gently at the top, and then letting go again. As you continue to breathe in and out at your own tempo, I want you to imagine that your feet are buried in sand and that you're in warm water in a warm sea or lake. So I want to get a real feeling of being rooted to the ground, and the energy coming up from the ground or the sand as you breathe in all the way to the top of your head, and then as you breathe out, the energy comes down through your body, down your legs, into your feet, and into the ground again. So just continuing to breathe in and out in your own tempo, nice and gentle. Breathing in, breathing out. So this exercise, you can open your eyes and just look into the video. Just continuing to breathe in and out, nice and gently. I'd like you to use the breath to move the body, not the other way around. So as you lengthen the breath and as you relax the breath, the movement of the body mirrors the breath. So I want you to keep that in mind as we're moving. Because what I'd like you to do is to feel some of the energy moving. And we do this using the breath and the very, very gentle movements of the body. And the more relaxed our body, the less we use the muscles and the more we use the energy and the breath to move the body. Hopefully, the more that we can start to tune in to the sensitivity of feeling the chi. Continuing to breathe in and out at your own tempo. And as you do breathe in, I want you to imagine the energy coming up from the earth, through the legs, and then moving into each one of the energy centers of your body as you breathe all the way into the top. And then as you breathe out, the energy will move through the energy centers all the way through the body to the bottom. So the energy centers are the chakras. We have the root right at the bottom, and then we have the sacrum, which is just below the belly button of Dantian in Chinese. And then we have the solar plexus, just below the heart, and then we have the heart and the throat, and the temple or the third eye, and then the crown of the head. So thinking about each of these energy centers, as the energy is coming in up through the earth, or the sand that our feet are buried in. The root, the sacrum, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the temple, and then the crown of the head. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to move our arms as we breathe. And I want you to imagine that we're scooping up the energy from the earth as we're breathing in. You're bending your legs. All the way to the top, rounding up the top, and then breathing out. All the way out. Remember that the breath leads the body. Breath all the way up through the energy centers to the crown, all the way to the top, and then breathing out. So you can see, I'll just demonstrate the movements. The head and the chin are up, the spine is straight. Breathing all the way in, the knees are bending. Breathing in, and we're gathering the energy from the earth, bringing it up through the body, all the way to the heavens, and then we're breathing out. We'll just do a few more of these. Breathing in. Breathing out. Everything's relaxed. Everything's peaceful. Breathing in. Breathing out. Everything's relaxed. Remember that there's no muscular tension or stress. We're trying to tune in, breathing in. Being as slow and gentle as we can. Tuning into the rhythm of the body and the breath. Tai Chi or Qigong can be described as a moving meditation. Focus on the breath, on the gentleness of the movement. All the way to the top and out. We'll just do a few more of these and then I'll finish the video so it's not too long. But you can do as many of these in your own time. Breathing in all the way to the top. You can do 2 minutes of this, you can do 5 minutes of this, 10 minutes of this. And if you do a daily practice, you find that you can do this longer and longer, and breathing out. Remembering to bend the knees, remembering to keep the head and the chest upright. And imagine the energy rising up the body that you're scooping from the earth, breathing out. Imagining that your feet are buried in the sand in that warm lake, breathing in, a warm sea. And sometimes you can find, as you get more practice in this, that your body really, really warms up. Breathing into the top. Remember that the breath leads the body. Breathing in. can feel there's really quite a warmth in my body. And I'll just finish there. And thank you very much for watching.